guys, it's Little Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre, back again with you guys on the Late Night Fights channel. It is Tuesday, which actually isn't my day, but I switched with Chris Brock today because he had to work, but it is about a week this week, and I am battling two of my favorite Wes Craven films, The People Under the Stairs versus Shocker. And The People Under the Stairs is about this boy named Fool, played by Brandon Adams, whose family is getting evicted, so this other character, played by Ving Rhames, and another friend of theirs sneak into the house of the landlords because they hear there's this stash of money in there, and basically they find out that there's all these kids that this couple kidnapped living under the stairs, that they basically kidnap these kids to try and make them their own, and if it doesn't go right, they'll cut off their tongue, do something to their ears, blind them, and shove them under the stairs. And they have a little girl living with them who's been working out so far, and there's actually like a crazy Rottweiler running around, and you got the father character. He runs around in a S&M getup, zipper mask, whole 9 yards, carrying a shotgun. And you find out that this married couple, are actually brother and sister, so that's kind of a odd sort of twist to it, but it's a really good movie. And then Shocker is basically about this serial killer who dies in the electric chair, and he comes back with the power to switch to be able to jump into different people's bodies using electric energy, sort of like The Hidden, which is kind of cool. And it's up to this college kid who it's revealed that was actually his son and was actually adopted by this cop and his family, and it's up to him to basically put a stop to this killer. And so round one is basically going to go to the story. So, as I already explained what the stories were, so I think Shocker has a little bit of a better story. It's a bit more fun, at least for me. So, round one's going to go to Shocker. Round two is going to be casting. Excuse me. With People Under the Stairs, you've got Brandon Adams playing Fool, who hasn't done much lately. Ving Rhames. You've got a young AJ Langer from My So-Called Life, and another personal favorite of mine, a movie called Arcade. I think that's really it for like big name people. But with Shocker, you've got Peter Berg, who later became a director. You've got Mitch Pileggi from The X-Files playing the killer, Horace Pinker. You've got Michael Murphy playing the Peter Berg's adopted father. There's actually a cameo appearance by Heather Langenkamp as a murder victim. So, again, the casting is going to have to go to Shocker. Round three, I'm going to give to the kills. With The People Under the Stairs, most of the kills are off-screen, except for like a couple, and they're not really what you would call like really graphic kills. It's mainly like just a couple shotgun blasts here and there. I think, actually, no, at the end is when the mother character gets it, because all the people under the stairs get loose and basically just take her out, which that's kind of a cool one. But Shocker, you've got, of course, Pinker dying in the electric chair, and he basically takes out a doctor when she goes to check on him because he hasn't died in the chair, and so she gets shocked and he goes into her, and then they go to take her to the hospital, and she basically takes out two cops but switches into one before the car they're in explodes. You've got the kill of Peter Berg's girlfriend, which is almost all off screen. You just kind of see him kind of grab her, and you see like a little blood coming from like her wrist or something. But the shock to that scene is more Peter Berg's reaction when he finds her body in the bathtub, because the bathroom's just covered in blood and there's a message written to him from Horace Pinker. And then you've got the death of his coach and the coach's assistant, which the death of the assistant is off screen, but you do see his body fall from the closet. The coach, however, commits suicide because Pinker's in him and he can't get him out. He can't fight him out, so he basically just kills himself to kind of just save himself. And so I think the kills, once again, it's going to go to Shocker. Round 4 is going to be overall direction. Of course, these are both written and directed by Wes Craven, who did a great job on both of them. I think with Shocker, he was trying to create another franchise, kind of like he had done with Nightmare on Elm Street, but of course, with New Line taking over Nightmare on Elm Street and him losing all the money that he had put into it, he wanted to make a new franchise, and Shocker was going to be that franchise, but it didn't do too well at the box office, so Universal decided not to do a franchise. And People Under the Stairs was a standalone movie, which he also wrote and directed, and he did a good job with that, so round 4 is definitely going to be a tie. And for overall enjoyment for the last round, I saw People Under the Stairs for the first time this past 4th of July. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Shocker, on the other hand, is one that I grew up with, and I have a lot of special memories with it because my grandma loved it when I showed it to her. So for overall enjoyment, it's going to go to Shocker. And with a total of 4-1, the winner is Shocker. And I highly recommend you pick up this set. I know People Under the Stairs is out on Blu-ray, but it doesn't have any features. And I don't think Shocker has any features on here either, but this is definitely a good set to pick up if you like both these movies. So I'd highly recommend both of them. And once again, I am Lil Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre, telling you to enjoy life, enjoy some Skittles, enjoy some Starburst, keep it forever horror, guys. And in the immortal words of my faithful partner Chris, or Buffy Xenaman on my channel, he always says, eat some chicken, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye, guys.